Welcome to the presentation of the details of the bond referendum, which the Board of Education has set for Tuesday, September 29. And thank you for your ongoing interest in the school district. For several years, the Board of Education has been interested in improving the 1954 and 1965 sections of the school. Many of the building systems are outdated, inefficient, and not up to code. With this program, we will make those improvements and add several pre-kindergarten classrooms. The district's consultant, Garrison Architects of Mount Laurel, studied our facilities, made conceptual plans, estimated costs, developed a schedule, and modified our long-range facilities plan. Most importantly, they assisted the district in submitting multiple project-based applications for aid from the state of New Jersey for regular operating district grants. We are pleased to report that our applications were very successful. Why very successful? In the photo are Board of Education members and district administrators holding a check in the amount of our grant offer. The Board of Education was able to accept state aid in the amount of $4,032,360. The district is eligible to receive that $4 million in a grant. A grant is a one-time payment that reduces the referendum-related indebtedness of the district. In order to authorize the sale of bonds and win public acceptance of the $4 million in aid, the district must hold a referendum. The date for that referendum has been set for September 29. Lawrence has received a higher than average level of aid at 61% of the project cost. The state average is closer to 28%. Let's bring our tax dollars back to Lawrence Township. That leaves a local share of only $2.2 million to be raised by the referendum. Remember, in order to retain the $4 million of aid, we need to pass the referendum, or the district will forfeit the aid and the dollars will go to another district. To recap the financing, the total project cost is about $6.5 million. The state of New Jersey will return our tax monies in the amount of $4 million if the referendum is approved. That's 61% of the cost. The district is contributing $300,000 from an existing capital reserve. As a result, Lawrence Township needs only to prove $2.2 million, or 34% of the cost, in this referendum. The Bond Council has prepared tax schedules based upon the approved amount for our new school construction project and the aid from the state of New Jersey. All of the calculations were prepared in accordance with the current interest rates and in light of average home values in the district. Current projections are that the property tax for the average homeowner will increase between $112 and $133 per year, depending on the term of the financing. The average tax impact of less than $133 per year is based on the average assessed home value of $85,000, a bond term of 15 years, and a current interest rate of 4.1%. It may be lower if the board chooses a 20-year term. We are also retiring debt next year, which will decrease taxes by $4 on the average assessment. This tax impact is less than 37 cents per day. Let's review what this investment in our children's future will buy. The work at the school can be explained as 3 levels of construction. New construction, in addition to the school, will cost about $1.5 million and accounts for less than 25% of the work. Renovations, that is, improvements to existing spaces or building systems, will cost about $4 million and accounts for more than 60% of the work. Reconfigurations, those spaces which are changed for new uses or accessibility purposes, will cost about $1 million or just over 15% of the work. Well, let's look at the individual projects at the school. There is a single new construction project. At the east end of the 1964 wing, we will build 3 new pre-kindergarten classrooms. They will replace the pre-K classrooms in the basement level of the 1956 wing. This is better space for an existing program. No new teaching staff or expenses are needed. The renovations at $4 million are more than 60% of the work. They will provide for normal life cycle replacement of specific building systems or elements in the older 1954 and 1965 wings. They include new roofs, new exterior and interior classroom doors, replacement of corridor and classroom carpeting, and replacement of corridor ceiling and lighting. An emergency generator, new power panels, and new automated controls will complete electrical upgrades. Drinking fountains will be replaced and the 2 existing fire alarm systems will be integrated. 30 unit ventilators will be replaced as part of a complete HVAC system and boiler upgrade, all at a cost of $1.5 million. The renovation projects are 2 classrooms, 1 on each floor at the original 1954 entrance. They will be converted to small group rooms, in part to accommodate the new accessibility ramp, vestibule, and elevator that will be provided there. 2 small group rooms will be reconfigured from the existing lower-level pre-K classrooms. Finally, a special education classroom, a teacher's workroom, and a kindergarten classroom will be significantly renovated. Please remember to save the date. Mark your calendar now for Tuesday, September 29. That's the last Tuesday in September. Then remember to come out and vote between noon and 9 p.m. Marking your calendar is not enough. We need your vote on whether to accept the aid of $4 million. Yes, your vote does count. The tax impact is minimal at an average of less than $133 per household per year. Even in this challenging economy, almost everyone can afford about 37 cents a day for the betterment of our children's schools. That is what it's all about: better, energy-efficient school environments for all our school children, including the pre-kindergarten students. A significant portion of the project is for improving heating and ventilating, to improve air quality and comfort levels, and to re-roof the older wing. With $4 million in aid available, now is the time to accept the grant. Can we give you some homework? Yes, we will say it again. Remember to vote on Tuesday, September 29. And, as always, thank you for your continued support of our every effort to provide your children with the best in educational opportunities.